The House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. This book has a magical island, a very dangerous task, and a burning secret. Our main character is Linus Baker, and he lives a quiet life. He lives in a little house. He has a cat, and after work he plays his vinyl records. He loves his vinyl records, and he's pretty content just living the life he leads, right? So his job, he's a caseworker for the Department of Magical Youth. He's a caseworker, and he works with the kids in the orphanages, and that's what he does. He just makes sure these places that these kids are living are safe and they're in a safe environment. So one day he is summoned by extreme upper management, and they want him to take on a super classified case on this island. And they don't tell him much about who's on it. They're like, you need to get to the island and we'll tell you what this whole thing entails. So we're trusting you, and only you can fulfill this job properly. So he packs up and he starts to head to this magical island. So on this island, our cast of characters, there's 6 children, and they are all labeled extreme dangerous. They're on an island for a reason. There is a gnome, which doesn't sound dangerous, right? There's a gnome, a Vreen, a were Pomeranian. There's an unidentified green blob, and a sprite, and we cannot forget the Antichrist. They're there on the island. These are all children, and he doesn't find out who they are or what they are until he gets to the little port where he has to ferry over, and he's literally terrified. I think he faints. I feel like that's what happened really in the book. So Linus really needs to set his fears aside, because like I've said, he's kind of just done the same thing his whole life, and this is totally outside his norm, right? And he has to make sure these children are in a safe environment, and they're under the care of the caretaker. His name is Arthur. So what you have to realize too is not everyone is magical. This is not like a world or a story where everyone has the same powers, but there is non-magical folk. And so it's kind of why these kids were sent to the island, because they have extreme power, and they could basically, the Antichrist is on the island. He could destroy the world with a thought. It's crazy. I was a little worried because it almost kind of reads like a children's book, but it really is the most enchanting, heartfelt story that I've read in a long time. I almost cried a couple times. I'm not even joking. Really about finding family in unexpected places and realizing that this family is yours. It's so cute. I gave it 5 stars. Totally 5 stars. And I do not give out 5 stars. Goodreads rates this book at a 4.53. And like I said, I'm very, very stingy with my stars, and I totally gave it a 5. You just need to read it. I'm telling you, it will touch your heart, and I feel like everyone needs to read it. It's almost life-changing. It has a great moral to the story, and I think you will really enjoy it. So thank you for joining me today on Looks and Books. It was super fast, but definitely a book I think you need to add to your to-read list. So thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next Friday. Thanks. Love you.